Hello, my name is Vianney. In this video, I'm going to talk about task number 2, and I'm going to begin with the topic number 1. Now comment bands of the video. Do you consider books tacky is a dangerous sport? Of course, yes. I think that books catchy sport is so dangerous. What do you think of these people? I think that these people are considered as people with a lot of money and good physical or healthy body. 3. With which sport is more dangerous in your country and why? In Dominican Republic there are different strange sports, but I consider that among the most dangerous is parachuting, canoeing, and rafting. But parachuting is for me the worst because it is a sport in which you have to be careful even of the reason in to use technicals. V. Read and study in your book. Hacks Topic 1. Sharper 2. Silent Sport. Work on the follower exercise. Read the articles. Look for the answers to your questions. Page 17. Exercise. Check the fast reading 1. AAV. Reading 1. Read the entertainments and write true or false. Go back to reading 1 and look for the answers you are unsure of. Number 1. The writer believes that sport must be competitive. True. And the writer believes that sport must be dangerous. False. Extreme ironing is very old sport. False. Extreme ironics almost always competed outside. True. Some companies sponsor straight ironing teams. True. Extreme ironics don't like people to know their names. True. B. Answer the question. Check 1. The empties ironing most carry with them. Items shed. Iron boards shed. Electric generators shed. Clothes shed. Gas stove shed. Laundry not. And food. 2. What do you iron escape perform? A. How much laundry they iron? How fast they iron? And number 6, that how well they iron. What else do they get points for? Where they iron? Page 18. Exercise reading 2 AV. Reading the entertainments and write true or false. Go back to the reading tool and look for answers you unsure. Number 1. Sonia Thomas ate 12 lobsters in 38 minutes. False. Competitive earrings in Sonia's yacht. True. Sonia is a member of the AFCA. False. Sonia is the best professional eater in the world. False. 5. Professional eaters are fat. False. Professional eaters play golf and tennis. False. The most important of the competition is a hot dog eating contest. True. Exercise B. Answer the questions. What 2 things are most important in a competitive eating contest? The speed and amount. 2. Name three different eating contests. One world lobsters eating contest, not that hot dog eating contest, chicken wing competition. Page 18. Exercise. Analyze. Will the writer of reading one thinks that professional items in a sport? Yeah, because it is a competition. 2. Sometimes writers let their readers infer or get part of their meaning. What connection does the writer want the reader to make in the quotable? You might think that professional eaters must look like some waiters. They don't like what is their secret. Metal buckets, perhaps. I think it's because some waiters are fat people. However, professional eaters are people with the height weight. And anyone can believe that being in food competition, their participants are fat people. Page 21, exercise, reading skill, finding main ideas and supporting details. Every paragraph in reading should have a main idea. The writing often starts the paragraph with the main idea. The writing uses details to explain main idea. Write the main idea of each paragraph in reading one, that out details from each paragraph. Paragraph number 1. Main idea. Define what irony is as sport. Detail. Most people believe that sport must combine physical activity and competition. Paragraph 2. Main idea. Strength irony is pressing clothes in very difficult place. Details. The competitors get more points for the difficult of the location. Paragraph 3. Main idea. Explaining where ironing do this sport. Detail. Contests iron why they are climbing ropes, climbing mountains, and climbing trees. Paragraph 4. Main idea. Talk about sponsors and the name of the competitors. Detail. The goal of strength ironing is to have the sport included in the Olympics. Page 22, exercise part 2. Read to find the answers to this question. Number 1. According to the writer, which of these activities are sport? Figure skating, golf, gymnastics, baseball. Baseball is the answer. How did he make this decision? He said that it's not a sport if it's you of a group of youth choose the winner. 3. Do all athletes participate in a sport? No, you can be an athlete and not participate in a sport. Is every who participates in a sport and not an athlete? No, you can participate in a sport and not be an athlete. Page 23. Exercise vocabulary. Word rhythm skill. Vocabulary word. Guess meaning from context. Match the words and their meanings. What clues? Result. People who make sure that competitors is umpires refers. D. Physical ability. Athletics. C. Decision. Result. Take part. D. Participate. Affect. Determine. Decide. determine. It again is the G chording. Reading a skill, understand the writing tone. When you read, it's important to understand the writing tone. Is the article adjective? In other words, does it simple give facts? That is give both sides of the question. Number one, is the reading adjective why or why not? Yes, because it laps on directly to meaning of the reading and in this way to be able to understand the adjective of the text. Identify some points reading might not agree with. Writing's decision about sport, redaction, writers' opinions. Page page 24 exercise so about your ideas. Do you agree with the following definition of sport? Why and why not? A human activity is the competitive that has identified results, requires physical activities and all of physical skill. Yes, I agree because sport requires physical activities in addition to the effect that is governed by rules and competition. Would the writer of reading 3 agree with the definition why or why not? Yes, he would agree because it is have definite resolve and is not chosen by just. Thank you. That was my homework.